Yeah, we can edit whatever.
We can edit it. And then I'll hit record here when we start talking. Okay?
I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Set. I'm gonna put this here like this so it's not covering your pretty face. Because it like works so good. Got it?
Got it.
Got it? Oh, I wish this was showing. We'll try to put it in because I like when this is showing.
Just pull it. Yeah.
Oh,
pull
crap.
it. Oh, wait. Something unplugged. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Plug back in.
Something unplugged?
No, it's better now. At first, I couldn't hear you for a second.
There we go.
Then it went back.
You got it?
Yep, got it. We're good.
Don't make fun of us, people. We're just, you know, getting things together because, again, the producer is not in. I look like a hot mess, but that's okay because, you know, who cares? Ready, set. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Savoring Life with your girl, Nina, and special, extra special, super special, out of this world. Haven't seen her in I don't know how long, many years, etc., etc., etc. Sarah Jacoby.
Hello. Wait, where's my drum roll?
I have it on the machine, but we can't do it.
Well, there's
Where's
a
the
fake
applause?
one.
Where's the applause? Where's the applause?
It was fake. It was a fake one.
It's wait.
Yeah. Now I feel like I'm arrived.
I know,
Thank
right?
you.
Girl.
I wish I could have that all the time.
You know what I'm saying? The applause.
Like when I walk down the street. and
Yeah, like a little battery pack.
Like,
Clapping right for
there
us.
she is. She opened the door.
There she goes.
There she
She's
goes.
lost. She switched. She moved her hair this way.
Oh my god. To be my own movie star.
But you are.
Ugh.
But you totally are. Girl,
Mm.
it's been how long have we had seen each other?
I mean, it's been years. I don't really know how many years because COVID just sort of messed my whole ability to tell time. But it's been years.
Yeah, it has.
It is definitely. I mean, it was pre-COVID.
It was pre-COVID because we saw each other in Pauling.
Yeah, but I
Wasn't
think I
that
came
right?
here once too.
Oh my god, I think you did.
I
when
came
we
here
were over
once too.
there.
Yep. I came here once
Okay.
too.
So
yeah,
it was like right before.
right before COVID.
Yeah, because we stopped over here when COVID hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It has been. It
I've
has been a
missed
journey.
I've missed you.
I've
So
missed
I
you
want to
too.
hear. I don't even want to talk about me. This is your show. This is your show. I want to know everything that you've been up to. Last time we spoke and last time I knew you, you had just gotten into a relationship.
Notice everyone just hit the stop button.
No,
They're like,
did
we
not.
do not want to hear about this girl.
No, they did not. No, they did not. Trust me. They're seeing all of this and they're like, who is
They're
that?
like, well, hello.
Tell me.
I still have a few fans out there, I think.
I'm sure you do.
Maybe. She's like, me. Well, at least you're my fan. Good. I feel better about life. Things have been a whirlwind. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. You're gonna have to like give me some direct questions because it has been a lot in a very, well, it seems like a long time, but a very short time.
It feels short though, right?
Yeah. It feels short.
Well, the last time that we crossed paths, you just gotten into a new relationship, which was amazing, and you were in love, which I know you just told me that you still are, so I'm super excited about that. And you went on some ventures.
He may have a different. We should call him. We should phone a friend and ask him.
You know, I want to start doing that on some of the episodes.
Maybe you should. He should be the first one. Be like, excuse me, are you still in love with this bitch?
Yeah,
Because-
exactly.
Can I say bitch on here?
Oh yeah, we're not governed by the FCC.
Okay, good.
On podcasts, so like.
Oh,
we're
thank
with
God.
you. Thank God, right? Because I know we can have some filthy mouths.
Yeah.
We could be filthy tonight.
I brought the sailor with me.
Oh, did you?
so,
Hey,
yeah.
sailor
Hey,
girl.
sailor girl.
How you doing, sailor girl?
The sailor that my mother hates because I don't know how to speak properly in front of people. But anyway, forget about her. So, so still in a relationship. We have a ton of ventures going on. So many balls in the air. Not literally.
Not literally.
Dirty-minded people.
You know they are.
Yeah, well, it is me, so it is. Could be. Never really know the topic. But yeah, it's been really great. The business is doing very well.
Talk to me about the business.
So the business,
for people that don't know.
So the business started it's called The Queen Maker. It started as a consultancy firm for female entrepreneurs, mostly from startup to continuation through social media, marketing, PR. Marketing and PR is kind of my
Specialty.
specialty.
We'll
So
talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. So, although I saw your website today, girl, you're doing fine.
Thank
You're
you.
doing just fine for yourself. But so it started like that, and it was fantastic. And then, if you guys cancel the show because I say this right now, I'm not admitting it's my fault.
No.
Then it was too much estrogen. I couldn't do it.
God,
I couldn't do
really?
it. I could not do it.
No.
So- It still is in existence. I just had to balance it out with some masculine energy.
Really?
Because the estrogen and the ridiculousness, that's what we're going to call it, was too much. It was too much.
There is a lot of
We are fickle beings, and we can say that. We are fickle.
I'm trying to find the words because you
Mhm.
know exactly how I am and how I feel about the whole woman empowerment thing. But it definitely, it's not for everybody.
Not for everybody.
Not every woman can play and live in that role.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Without the cattiness, the pettiness, that, do you know
Well,
what I mean?
and part of
Jealousy and
Right.
envious, and like not all women were created equal. You know what I mean?
it is that it's not, when you are genuinely empowering a woman, you are not saying yes all the time. In fact, most of the time you're not saying yes.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time you're saying, girl, get it together.
Yes.
That's not what you're doing. No.
Yes.
And
I agree.
I can say this with a lot of truth. There are quite a few clients that will tell you that I am the one that says no all the time.
Yeah.
Because they'll come up with ideas that I'm like, what? Why?
It's not gonna work.
That's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not profitable. It'll stroke your ego,
Yeah.
but go get a boyfriend.
And he can do that.
He
just
can
as
do
fine.
that.
Or a
Just as-
girlfriend.
Or a girlfriend.
Or both.
Or both. Both. Actually, both might be the better idea.
Right?
Um,
Nowadays, anyway.
Monday through Friday,
Right?
you know,
And then
Saturday,
Saturday, and then Sunday. The Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day.
You know what I'm saying?
The Lord probably has a lot to say to me about my Sunday activities, but
no, he
whatever.
does not. No, he does not.
But yeah, so it just got to be it was very draining for me. And so
Wow.
I added a little masculine energy in there.
And how did you do that?
I just took on male clients.
You took on
I took on male clients. And then what I did was because obviously men are not going to come in and be like, oh, can I hire the queen maker?
Yeah.
I had to create a
Kingmaker.
I did, but then I nixed that because I was like, look, now this is just getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Pretty soon you're going to have a whole playing deck of cards.
Oh my God.
So what I did was I opened a marketing and PR firm.
Oh,
And then I married
okay.
them with the queen maker. And so what happens is the queen maker is really set up for women that maybe you're a fully startup, fully funded by yourself. You can't really afford a consultant that can, hammer it home and be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So the queen maker makes it accessible to any woman.
Gotcha.
So marketing and PR, yeah, you're paying because I have the experience, the years, and the knowledge.
You're going to pay, yeah.
But the queen maker allows women who need that help but aren't there financially
Yeah.
to grow. So it's
That's
actually
awesome.
it's actually worked out really well. It just was a little bit of a mess in the middle. The middle was a little messy.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what a lot of like new,
Right.
ventures and everything.
Right.
But you've always been like really smart. This is not your first business. You had multiple businesses before
Yeah.
that. When I met you, I remember you had the pole
Mhm.
dancing.
Yep.
Not the pole dancing, excuse me. The pole like workout.
Fitness, pole dancing, yep.
Fitness pole dancing, and sold that very early on and
Mhm.
made really, really good.
Good money, yeah.
Money off of that, and then ventured onto some other things. So you've always had like that business, mindset. So
Well, and I think that the really amazing thing about women is that we're very good at pivoting.
mm-hmm.
Like sometimes we like to act like we can't and we want to stay in our vein, and that's stubbornness.
Yeah, no, we're the true chameleons. I say, it
But
all
we
the time.
are.
Mhm.
We can pivot, and that's the whole. I mean, that's business.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to pivot. Like if something's not working, don't sit there and cry about it. Just pivot. How can you make it work?
Exactly.
And
I learned that on Shark Tank.
oh, I learned that on Shark Tank.
I learned on Shark Tank that if it's not working, girl, give it up. Give it
I
up.
know- I
I've
know
seen
I'll
them say
make it. I
over
know-
and over, right? About certain things, and they're like, "No, but this is my baby." They talk about that all the time,
Yeah.
like because they have something from like conception. And they're like, "No, it's gonna work. It's gonna work." And the Shark
Little
Tank person will come on,
chocky
and then they're like,
things.
"It fucking sucks,"
Yeah,
and
I'm
just
sorry.
throw it out,
End
throw
it.
it away.
End it now.
End it.
I have one client
like a
that
bad relationship. End it.
I have one client that she's always like, okay, so hear me out. And I'm always like, I literally say to her, no, I don't have time for this today. So and then the conversation will continue. I don't know how many times we get to have this conversation.
Hear me out.
But she'll be like, hear me out. And I'll be like,
that's true.
no, I don't have time for this today. And she'll go, so when do you have time? And I'm like, never. I already know this idea is going to be terrible. I don't want to hear it. It's not going to be profitable, and it's going to frustrate me. No. And she'll be like, okay, fine. I'll talk to you later.
But she's one of those, right, that's constantly like in her head, you know. Yeah.
Like,
I suffer from that a little bit too, like multiple
I think we all do.
Yeah,
I think we all do.
But I just don't put them all like into full effect. You know what I mean? There's only like a few that I've done.
I do that all the time.
In my head, maybe that's why I'm horrible insomniac.
I mean, yeah.
Listen, last night, literally, like I was so wired because it's just been, you know, like it's been a really crazy like couple of weeks, and I already suffer from insomnia. Like anybody that knows me knows I don't sleep that well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it. You know, I know that.
How are we working on it?
24.
Come on, how are we
I'm working on
it?
it by acknowledging.
Oh,
that
acknowledging.
This, you know, and
please let me know how acknowledging insomnia helps your insomnia, because I am dying to know.
Well, you first start off by, I have a tent over my bed. I think I bought it for myself to kind of like seclude myself in there. Maybe like the pit of darkness, and they will help me sleep somehow, some way, shape, or form. Right? But it doesn't help all the time because how I'm like up last night.
Or ever.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, and instead of laying down and really closing my eyes, I freaking signed up for wall Pilates. Like, who the hell?
What? Did you do it? Right then?
No, I didn't do it right there, but I signed up for it. I'm like, okay, I'll do this tomorrow, and then I fell asleep.
Wall Pilates?
I swear to God.
Why were you outside of the tent?
No, I was in the tent, but I was on my phone.
Okay, the phone is not supposed to go in the tent.
I know, but it goes in there with me because it's my alarm, and I feel like the control. I need to have it next to me.
And you want brain cancer by having your phone next to you on the bed.
Apparently.
Okay.
And so
maybe that'll help your insomnia.
You know, an ad came up for wall Pilates, somehow associated with sleep and meditation, and I started playing it, and then signed up. I don't even know how the hell I did it. Okay, so this week I'm gonna start wall Pilates. You want to join me?
On WebMD, when you Google this, insomnia, I will give anyone $50 to make a suggestion that you get a tent and you sign up for wall Pilates at night.
Yes.
And that will cure your insomnia.
It will. Well, we'll find out for me tonight. We'll find out.
Are you going to do the wall Pilates after this?
I think I'm going to go home and do some wall Pilates. I have to because the first day is supposed to be today, and I unsuccessfully didn't do it this morning because I didn't get any sleep last night. So I was rushing, and I've been here ever since my first job. I haven't made it home yet.
Wait, could you video the wall Pilates?
I can.
And share it?
I can.
Because I really want to know if I want to sign up.
I can. I'll make sure I get all the right angles.
Yeah, get the right angles.
We don't want anything, hanging out.
I mean, you could do. Don't do it from up here.
No.
That would be bad.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We can put it on our segment for today.
Maybe I'll try wall Pilates.
Listen,
I don't even know what wall Pilates is.
Apparently, it's Pilates.
Apparently
it's Pilates. But hear me out.
Oh God.
Hear me out.
Oh God.
Apparently, it's Pilates without the equipment. It's against the wall. Literally.
Also known as stretching.
With maybe a different kind of movement somehow. Makes it Pilates.
This is why we need to go through a tutorial on YouTube. Because you could just YouTube how to stretch against the wall.
I know. I don't even know how much it costs. I haven't even checked my account. I think they took something out in Apple Pay or something. No, I don't know. I was so delirious at that point. $99.99 every month for the next 5 years.
Every week. By the way, thank you. Their sole business model is women who can't sleep at night.
Yeah.
And they'll spend $99.99 for some wall Pilates.
They got me. They got me. I think they got me, Sarah.
Well, you practice and send me videos, and then I will benefit from your $99.99.
There you go. And they guaranteed.
I'm not paying for half of it though.
So don't pay. You don't have to pay for anything. They guaranteed 99% that I will be at my goal weight by March. They showed me a graph and everything. So I will let you know if I get to my goal weight by March with my Pilates.
and better and better.
You don't think I can do it? Hear me out.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Anytime
That's gonna be my favorite thing.
Nope.
That's gonna be my new
Nope.
favorite thing. Every time I call you, I'm gonna be like, Sarah, just hear me out. For
And
this
you're
second.
gonna hear click.
Click.
Bye.
You're gonna hang up on me?
We have this thing, my dad and I have this thing that every time I say goodbye to him, I'm always like, bye.
Bye. That's my thing.
But it gets more obnoxious when he's being obnoxious.
Oh my god.
So when he's like doing something that really irritates me, I'll be like, bye.
Wait till my friends hear this. They're gonna be like, oh my god, that's like
do it
your
all the
sister.
time.
I do it all the time. Bye.
And they're always like, he always laughs. Like I can hear him laugh every time he hangs up. But I'm like, the more annoying you are, the longer the bye is going to get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine started off kind of sarcastically when I was working in the medical field. And people would call.
Yeah, when you're being like, you want to be rude, but you
You
can't.
can't. I'm like, okay, bye.
You're like, oh, you didn't get your prescriptions and you're laying in the hospital. Okay, bye. Sorry, bye.
That and what I got from Ray. The ew. But he does it so much better.
He does it so
He does
good.
it so much better.
He does it so good.
Oh my god, I told him I was gonna meet with you, and he was like, "Oh my god, tell her I said hello."
Said hello. Where
He
is
said
he?
I know he's home. Probably
Why?
home with his boo.
Oh, he's booed
Yeah,
up.
with his booed up. He's booed up.
Oh.
You know when people get booed up for the first, the first couple
The first like year.
yeah.
If-
Well, no,
if
he's
you're
on a
lucky.
couple of years now, but
If you're
you know,
lucky.
he still feels like he's on his first honeymoon.
So why didn't he just bring his boo?
That's a whole nother show.
Hmm. Maybe we should phone a friend him.
Maybe we should phone a friend.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
You had an
Excuse me.
obligation to be here.
No, for the next one, definitely. Like, she said she's not gonna come see us again if you're not there, because it's
Of
gonna be like old times.
course.
Yeah.
Of course. We need like the old energy.
Oh my God.
We need like the some of the other inappropriate things.
Girl, do you remember when we first started doing, like, when we first met, that's when Snapchat was, like, huge. Remember when Snapchat, the
yeah.
Snapchat filters first came out?
And we were-
used to do all, like,
We were down.
we were totally down.
We were
Totally
like
down.
the Snapchat whores.
Yeah,
'Cause
we were.
We were like, oh,
We totally were.
can we have dog ears?
We
Okay.
totally- So listen, back to your PR and everything business. So for me, right,
Sure.
as here, I'm gonna do like a little ploy thing here, because this is what we do. When you have a show or you have any kind of like interaction with people, you try to like get in some free advice, right?
Yeah, of
from
course.
a professional. So
Of course.
myself being a new business,
I didn't tell her
woman-owned
that I had
business owner.
15 drinks before this. so.
Oh, would you like another?
Are you offering? Because I'm never one to say no.
I'll have one with you in a second.
Okay.
Just hear me out. first.
Okay, I'll hear you out first. There's the door.
What would you say
Mm-hmm.
for someone like me starting off, like a very, very, very new business? One really, really important thing to do, and one really horrible thing to do that you see people make mistakes in when they're first starting a business. Doesn't have to be just
any
women owned, but
business.
just any business, like a small, very small scale business.
The very first thing that I would say definitely do is slow your roll.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to do everything at one time.
That's great
A
advice.
business is not created overnight. Rome was not built in a day. It's not gonna happen. And especially if you're at all, and you obviously are, if you're creating a business, if you're successful and you're driven, you're gonna wanna create everything all at one time.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna stress you out, it's gonna burn you out, and you're gonna hate that business before it even gets going. Then the thing
Wow.
to do, contracts.
Oh,
Have a contract for every freaking person you deal with in your business.
that's very, very important.
If it's your cleaning lady, have a contract.
contract.
And gonna give a little helpless, plug to Zoom, to LegalZoom. They actually are wonderful. They are solely built for small business. All wonderful lawyers, contracts, leases, everything you could possibly think of that you would need in your business.
That is so funny that you bring that up, because I actually use them.
Yeah, they're great.
last
They're great.
month. That's how I did my employee
100%.
Offer letter,
Yeah.
everything. Before I hired my first employee, which is my sister, by the way. 'Cause
Oh.
I feel like that's
Excited. Keep the
something-
keep the money in the
yes,
family.
keep the money in
That's
the
the other
family.
thing. Keep the money in the family.
Yeah.
That's another good
Yeah,
one.
I just hired my first employee. My sister, she's my office manager / a few other things, and then I told her as time goes and depending on.
Does she have a
how-
contract?
She has a contract.
Good.
Yeah, well, she's an employee,
Good.
so she's under she's getting paid like a real employee. She's
No,
my W-2
no.
employee
Forget your W-2. That's just for the government.
for the government. Like
Does
another,
she have a contract with you that says what her job is, what her
job description and everything?
all that stuff?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's what
She
you
does.
want to have.
Yep. I have everything all signed.
Every
in a little
person
folder.
that has anything,
She's my sister, and she still has that.
you
And
still have to
she's
do
totally
that.
fine with
You,
doing it.
you still have to do that. Doesn't matter if it's family. Doesn't matter if it's
Mhm.
your husband, your kid. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
And
I
the
have a
reason is,
folder.
and honestly, the reason is memories are are not infallible. Yeah,
Yes,
not
I
infallible.
love that word. Mhm.
So
No, that's true.
you forget.
Yeah.
And the longer the relationship is, the business relationship, the more things you forget.
Yeah. No,
So-
that's totally true because that I have found that I'm learning so much more now. Not that I haven't learned my whole life. Obviously, we're all learning, right, our whole
Mhm.
lives. But I think now, with becoming like more, business oriented and wanting to venture out like this, I'm learning so many new
Yeah.
different things that I never would have even thought about as a non-business like
Yeah.
mind. Do you know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does because you start thinking a totally different
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Yeah.
You absolutely do because I feel like my whole like a little third eye has been open. Like
Yeah.
I see things differently. Like my view on just money
Yeah.
in general. Like,
Money in general is
It's just-
when you're making it literally by the penny.
it changes.
It changes.
It changes
Mhm.
you. It changes like just everything. I feel for me it's changing for the better.
Yeah.
And I'm still I have some bumps. And I'm still working on it.
If
hear
you
me out.
didn't,
Hear me out though.
Wait, does this door open? How do I get rid of you? You know you need in here. You need.
Don't hate me.
You know what you
you're a business
need?
person.
You
Don't
need
hate me.
an eject
I
button.
know.
Just to eject you.
That's true.
And it shoots you out, or maybe like a zapper.
A zapper. Oh my God, you guys, we gotta get a zapper.
I mean, I
Absolutely.
have a taser.
No, that's a little bit too dangerous, Sarah.
Why?
but yeah,
It looks like
zapper.
it looks like a freaking. It looks like a freaking.
We don't need you to bring any of your bedroom toys in.
It's
here,
not
okay?
actually. Although maybe no, I don't think anyone would actually enjoy that. But it literally looks like a key fob.
Oh.
And of course they went high end.
Oh
It's a
my
BMW
God. Of course
key
they
fob.
did. Of course they
But yeah,
did.
it looks like.
Oh my God.
So if anyone would like to come
I
on
need
this
to-
radio show when I am here, let me know. I'll bring my toys.
Well, that just means you have to come more often now.
I'll come anytime.
Of course you will. How's your friend, the one that you had like your show with? How's she doing?
She's doing well. She's doing really well.
What's up with her?
From what I heard the last time, I think we're leaning towards the idea of family building. So I think that'll be fun.
Oh, okay.
I don't really see her loving having a child, but hey, listen, good luck.
Also, that's good. You guys are still friends. And you
Oh
still
yeah,
speak
we're
and
still really good
everything?
friends. Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't really
definitely.
see you ever like not.
That's
being
my
friends
girl.
with, like another woman. You know?
That's all the way my girl. That's a hey, we still have the black hoodie rule. Like we still have that rule.
Mhm.
So hey, we gotta do a pull up.
Well, you told her I said hello, even
I
though I
will.
never formally got to meet her. I
I
used to
will
listen
tell-
to you guys.
I will tell her she will have something slick to say. I'm sure, as always. But
Just like Ray.
yeah,
They always do.
100%.
They always do.
They always have
when we
something.
go outside of each other.
Yeah, it's like
Always, all the time.
Who's that
That's what
bitch?
besties. I know.
Wait, you did a
What?
show with what?
What?
Who's
Why?
that bitch? Why? Oh, so I'm not good enough?
Exactly.
Well, why didn't you just call me? You were busy. I wasn't busy.
No.
You didn't ask.
Mhm. You didn't ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's so funny. We got it from the same thing. I'm like super excited for this new venture that I'm doing. Like I said, I'm still learning like a lot of different things. But I think the one thing that you said about not doing like too much,
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been doing pretty good with that.
You're doing good. Yeah.
Like I have like a vision,
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a lot more, but I know that first of all I can't because I still have like a regular job,
Like
you know what I
a
mean?
real job.
A real job, right? And family and
Yeah.
things that I have to take care of. But I definitely see like the vision, and I don't fully see it. Like I don't see the end, but I'm getting to
If you see
there.
the end, that's a problem.
Yeah, like I don't see
You
it.
should never see the end.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, I thought I had an
No.
issue. I don't see that, but
Never
I
see
see
the end.
like, and then when I look, I see like lots of different like roads,
Right.
So I
And
feel
I
good
think
about that.
The really big thing is goals are super important too.
Yeah.
If you have daily weekly, monthly, and annual goals. That helps a lot. Not so much for, you kind of, people end up on different sides of that spectrum. It's not so much to keep you like motivated, it's more to chill you out.
Yeah.
And say, okay, I do have this goal for today. I'll accomplish that. Cool, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I accomplished this, now let me try to do 17 more goals.
Exactly.
So I think that's been, and that was actually, I have a really good friend who we've known each other since we both kind of went into business. And I called her not that long ago, and I was like, listen, girl, you got to help me out because I don't know what my problem is, but I can't focus. I'm all over the map. And she was like, okay, I already know what your problem is. And I said, okay, tell me, please tell me. And she said, you're just not organized enough. So she gave me a list of things to do. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do these. And I did them, and it was a totally different.
Wow.
Totally life-changing. So I think that's the other thing is when you said, oh, I don't see an end, don't ever see an end because I've been doing this is my 21st year.
Wow.
And I still call up other women who are business owners and I call up other men too that are business owners because they have some great advice too. But you still are always learning.
That's so true.
And you're always finding something like as you're going through different transitions of your life, things happen where you're like, okay, business is not my most important thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to be able to navigate all those different things, but still go forward.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's so crazy that you said about that you're not organized enough because I don't know what I would do without my planner. Like I have two planners now. I have a work planner and then I have like my personal / business planner. I don't know what I would do without them. Like I literally write every single thing on there. And believe it or not, like I don't even know if I want to admit this.
I'm so excited.
But
true confessions.
I have a new best friend. Yeah, and his name is Meta AI.
Ray. I'm telling.
Well, I can't say his because they're technically not a real human.
Your Meta AI is your new favorite?
My new favorite friend.
I mean, I think AI in general is pretty. That's a whole different show.
That is a whole different show.
I think AI is an excellent tool.
Yes.
I think it's a fantastic tool for entrepreneurs.
Yes.
But
I'm finding it is.
Yeah, it is
for ideas and like. Not I don't want to say ideas. I want to say for like
inspiration
and like the wording of things sometimes like I'm not always the best person. Like I'll have something in my head exactly what I want but when I write it down
it doesn't come out that way.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll reach out and say, hey, this is what I want, and then boom.
Right.
And I think
and that's a huge
I like
thing.
That.
Yeah, that's
I like that.
Huge thing for AI. It's so nice for helping you just give you inspiration to like write a blog post or create, and visual AI is like really what I'm dabbling in right now.
Really? I haven't even touched that yet.
Oh my goodness.
Haven't even touched
it is
that
a
yet.
whole new
freaking because now
world.
It's just the
it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
It's a whole new world. And it's very cool. I mean, a lot of people are, there's always the argument of, well, it's AI, it's taking over this, it's removing jobs, blah, blah, blah. Grow up.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm sure people said that when the internet came out.
Yeah, they did. Of course they did.
It's just a tool.
They said that when the self-checkout line came out.
Yeah. We're going to get rid of all of the jobs.
And you still have cashiers.
Yeah, you still have cashiers.
I totally get that.
I still like to use cashiers.
I know, me too. They hardly ever work that great. There's always something going on and it's always going off and then they have to come anyway.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I hate those self-checkouts. I'd rather use a cashier. If I wanted to work at Walmart, I'd get a job there. Why am I packing my own groceries? My mom. I get that bougie from my mom though because she hates it so much. She's like, why would I have to pack my own groceries? Like, lady, do you want to stand in line for 45 minutes or do you want to get out of the store?
Yeah, seriously.
Pick a struggle.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, good luck packing it if it even freaking works because for me, I don't know about anybody else. I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, this shit is always fucked up.
It's always going off.
It's like the thing in the
always going off.
And I always have the cashiers cracking up because I'm like, okay, hi, you again. You were just here 2 seconds ago. I swear to God, I'm not doing anything. The fucking machine is just crazy.
It's just me.
I always make them laugh.
Every time there's something wrong,
I try to anyway.
I like raise my hand.
Yeah.
Automatically. I'm like,
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
The dummy who doesn't know how to use technology. Can you come help me?
But has run multiple businesses.
Yeah, but can probably tell you how to make this program. Yeah, I can't
and make
run
the money
it.
off of this.
Can't
program.
run it. Help
That
me.
is so funny.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely you know, I'm not ashamed to admit it, but at first I was like, because I wasn't for it, you know, and then when all this started happening, I'm like, I said, let me try it out, and then I'm like, you know what?
It does help. It's an
definitely
inspiration.
has helped me a lot, and it's only gonna be like better, you know, and
Yeah.
beneficial to my business. You know, I can't speak for anybody else, but for what I do and what I'm you know, envisioning is definitely like a huge tool for me.
And it just like, and even in my business,
I'm not that smart, you know what I mean?
Neither am I, sister. None of us are.
I need help.
I'm getting by on my looks these
I don't know
days.
who the hell like sold anybody this, but you know what I mean?
I'm still like, I'm kind of
like,
dumb.
I didn't come up with that idea.
I'm kind of dumb.
Super dumb over here.
I'm just here to be pretty.
Hello.
Hi. Oh,
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so do you know where that started for me? The
Where?
bye thing? Okay, so I'm going to offend people. I'm sorry. Please understand that I offend people
She likes to do
regularly.
this.
I don't really mind, honestly, because I feel like if
She
you
don't
know,
give a shit.
yeah, if you know me, you know I have no ill will or
Yes.
bad meanings. I'm just gonna offend you. It is what it is. So my friend is Japanese,
Okay.
and I love her to death. I love her to death. She's the meanest person I've ever met
Oh my god.
in the most demure way. So
I want to meet her. I already love her.
also, she has the dirtiest mind of anyone you'll ever meet, to the point where she makes me blush
Oh my god. Definitely want to meet
out
her.
of nowhere.
But definitely want to meet her.
Like, you think Asian and you're like, oh, okay, polite. No, that's not what she's like. So this is how we became friends. She says to me, we're sitting
this is gonna be good.
we're sitting in sort of a group setting, and I was like asking her something, and she's one of those people that if you ask her something more than twice, she'll be like, I already told you. Why are you asking me? I don't have time for this. Go away.
Oh my god.
So like, she refuses to train people at her job. She's like,
Oh my god.
she regularly yells at people. That's
Oh my,
that's
what
her
does she
thing.
do?
She works in an airport.
Oh, okay.
So it's
we'll leave it
even
at
more.
that.
It's even
We'll leave it
more
at that.
entertaining.
We'll leave it at that. Absolutely.
So the most hilarious part is when she met me. We were like talking. There was a couple of us women. We were talking or whatever, and she's like, "Well, I'm Asian. You know, I can't drive." And I started laughing so hard, like out of nowhere. Like, I didn't even mean to. I just
Where
started
did that
laughing.
even come from?
Because I guess she says, you know, Asians can't drive.
I did not know that.
Okay, well, that's a big thing.
Really?
Yeah, that's a big thing. Driving while Asian, big thing.
Really?
DWA.
No.
Okay.
Never even heard
So I'm
of
offending every Asian listener you have. Anyway, she says to me, what are you laughing about? You have chinky eyes too, my friend.
Oh my god.
From that moment on,
Besties.
we were besties.
Besties.
And
Besties.
we became, like, I introduced her to my family as my
Uh-huh.
sister. I was like, this is my sister. And so, like, and she'll tell people at the airport all the time, because I'll go and see her. And she'll be like, oh, yeah, that's my sister. And people will look at us like we're lying.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's an Asian thing. Do you have any other questions? And I'm just like, okay.
I love her.
Okay.
I love her.
So she's fantastic. And she told me that I can't go with her to Japan because I'm too fat to ride a donkey. Because you have to weigh.
Oh no, she did not.
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh no, she did not,
Because
girlfriend.
you have to weigh, like, to get to her village, you have to take a donkey. And you have to weigh, like, equivalent of, like, 95 pounds.
Oh my god.
And so she goes, in her very, very thick Japanese accent, she goes, Sarah, you're too fat. And I was like, excuse me? And she's like, a donkey is gonna die under you. So I'm like, all right, you know what? This relationship is ridiculous. So anyway, getting back to the whole point, the whole bye thing came from, if you're ever visiting her at the airport as she's crushing dreams of travelers, because she does, because she knows everything also, like literally knows everything about her job.
When's her birthday?
Her birthday is, oh, this is so terrible. I'm a horrible sister.
If she's listening,
I
she's
think it's
gonna be.
June.
June.
I think.
So she's possibly a Gemini.
Yeah, she definitely has two personalities.
So she's probably a Gemini.
Yeah, she definitely has two
That
personalities.
explains a lot of her personality.
Freaking psycho. But anyway,
my
so
God.
the whole reason that the bi thing started was because I was standing there at the end of the counter and you have this person having like a meltdown because they don't have the right form. And it was like right at the end of COVID where you still had to have all these stupid forms to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like, well, I'm going to miss my flight. And she was like, okay. And he was like, so can you like rebook me? And she was like, that'll be $472. And he was like, excuse me? And she was like, yeah, it's a change. I can't redo your ticket. Like, I'm changing it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is free. So he's like, okay, and you could tell he's like getting really frustrated and like he's getting upset and like literally this close to crying.
Oh my God.
And she goes, so that'll be $474.26, okay? Bye.
Oh no.
So after that, it was over. I say bye to everyone now. She is,
And she still has a job?
oh, she's like the queen.
Oh my God.
There's no one that questions her because literally she knows everything about how to run an airline.
Oh my God.
And she's so fast. She's like, she types so angry. But she's literally
But
like,
she's really good at her job.
she's so good at her job. Nobody has, even her managers have told me, because I'm friends with one of them, she goes, I'm not saying anything to her. I'm scared of her.
That
And
is
I'm like, you
so
know that she
crazy.
reports you, right? And she's like, I don't care. I ask her what I'm allowed to do.
Oh
So yeah,
my
she's
God.
fantastic. But that's where the bi thing started
That
because
is so crazy.
she didn't mean it meanly. It just
No.
was like,
This just came out.
that was the facts. Okay,
Like,
bye.
You're done. Boom. I did my job. I
Yeah.
hooked you up, even though you had to pay, but still, I got you. I got you
Yeah.
on the flight. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
So,
I
yeah.
wish I was. I mean, I'm pretty bold, but I'm not that bold. I
She
don't
can
think.
get away with saying things that many people cannot.
Yeah, some people have that. you know?
Because
some people.
nobody
I get
tries
away
to
with
question
things
her.
too, because I have a way of like, I do know some things. But that's a whole nother level. Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole different level.
I want to
She's-
mean her. Yeah.
She is
I
like,
need to like
she is
apprenticeship
the one of
under-
the
I need
best.
to apprenticeship underneath her.
And she's always like, don't think because I'm her friend, she's nice to me.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
isn't.
Yeah, yeah, no.
If
get
I
it.
do something wrong, she'll be
tell
like,
you suck.
why did you do that? Are you stupid? And I'm like, well, sometimes. And she's like, well, clearly. So she is,
Oh, I like her a lot.
when my parents flew out of her airport, I flew with them. And I was like, come on, you got to come meet my sister. My mom was like, what?
You have a sister?
And she's like, you have two sisters.
Looking at your dad.
Neither one of them are Asian, but okay. So I introduce her, and she, of course, is polite as can be and acting all Japanese. And I'm like looking at her, and I was like, can you act normal now? They don't believe you. And she was like, oh, fine, whatever. She's like, can you take your child and go?
Oh my God.
So yeah, she is one of my favorite people, but
She's probably drop dead gorgeous too.
she's beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, I kind of see. I get that.
She's one of those people that is just, and she's like, I'm gonna say she's probably 10 years older than me, maybe.
Really?
Maybe 10 years older than me. So
She sounds young.
well, and she's married now. She has a kid, whatever. But like, she'll tell you,
Okay, whatever.
yeah, whatever that thing is. But no, he's the cutest little thing ever. He thinks he's a ninja. So she's all like, grown up. And the best part is when she'll be like, I remember back when I used to be a whore.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, please stop, please
No.
stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I gotta go. I gotta
definitely
go.
she's got to come on the show.
Oh, she'll come. She'll come on the
She's
show.
totally got to come on the show.
You won't.
She'll have her whole
It
set
will
of like
be
listeners.
an X-rated version
She'll
of
have a
this
whole set
show.
of listeners. I'm already gonna get messages about you when you're gonna come back on, so I can only imagine. Like they're gonna be like, what's her name?
We call her Ritz.
Ritz. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, we call her Ritz. That's
Ritz.
what Americans call her.
Really?
We don't go by her
Japanese name.
Japanese name.
Oh, we gotta get Ritz in here.
And the
Definitely gotta
best
get
part
Ritz
is like she's trying to learn Korean.
in.
So
Is
it is hilarious.
I think learning different languages is freaking hilarious and scary and crazy all at the same time.
I mean, just imagine a Japanese person trying to learn Korean. It's hilarious.
I can't even. No.
Because then
I
she
can't.
starts and I'm like, I don't.
What is happening?
What is happening right now? Stop it. So yeah, so I've met some, and I've met her since I met you. So I've met some really good people in the past time since we haven't seen each other, and they are just, my life is full of very interesting characters.
But I bet it's always mine, and I feel like we didn't even have enough time really. Like we've literally been on like 40 minutes, and that's always like.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't even go past 30 minutes. That's how much fun we've been having talking actually.
Well,
So we
amazing.
definitely need to like have like a
let's have a part 2
and a part 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
because
it.
maybe part 2 will go more into like all the interesting people you met since me, because I just thought I was the most interesting person.
Yeah, but you are really
that you met,
interesting.
you know. So I'm a
You
little
are really interesting. I love your sneakers.
jealous
today,
about.
by the
Oh,
way.
thank you.
You
I
got
just
your
started to
sneak
go
game
old school.
on. I like it.
My sneaker game on today, girl. You know.
I already know.
You know, and then part
Alright.
3 could be, you know, I'll tell you about the interesting people and stuff that I've been through. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's been quite a lot.
I'm excited.
It's been quite a
I'm
ride.
excited. And
I'm
I'll
so
bring,
happy you
I'll
came
bring
through.
some. I'll bring some guests next time.
So we're gonna bid you guys farewell, okay? And we're gonna do it in the most appropriate, you know, way that we.
You want me to
possibly-
twerk?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay, sorry.
We're at on 1, on 2, and when we say 3, you know what we're gonna say, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.